Elden Ring players need to stop bitching and complaining about Rivers of Blood, Bloodhound Steppe, Moonveil, Stars of Ruin, etc. At least in certain cases. Let me explain. Now, this is coming from someone who I myself made a video about how to deal with Rivers of Blood spammers because I find them so annoying. But there's something I think most invaders are forgetting here. The problem is, it feels like people who complain about these items only ever view the game through the scope of PvP. I see these attitudes a lot on the subreddits and on YouTube, and so many of them seem to be old guard Soulsborne veterans. Well, as someone who has played and completed all except DS2, and I think we all know why, I'm here to tell you, I hate this way of thinking. It's the same line of thinking that causes the tribalism that keeps them from trying out Blue Phantom PvP. What these players forget is the Souls games aren't PvP games. They're PvE games with an extra layer of PvP thrown on top in case you want it. What so many invaders forget when they encounter one of these items is not every host makes their build with PvP in mind. Some people are just playing the game. Maybe they don't have confidence in their own skills and summon help. Or maybe they want to experience it with a friend in co-op. So they're going through a tough zone, like, say, the Halig Tree. And then comes you. It's literally in the name. An invader. An intruder. They're trying to get to the boss and clear the zone, and you're barging into their world to stop them. What right do you have to judge them for using the most optimal gear to carry them through the game? Now, this is in no way intended to be propaganda against invaders. I myself participate in invasions. I just suck at them. But if you invade someone who's just trying to play the game, and they use whatever means at their disposal to tell you, "Get the fuck out," well, you kinda brought it on yourself. That being said, that's PvE. Now, if we're talking duels or fight clubs or things of that nature, you certainly have more of an argument there. I won't deny that. Personally, I still try not to judge people too harshly based on their gear choice. I judge people more on how they use it. And let's face it, I typically run a shield poke mage, which people constantly bitch at me for being basically invincible. And so I'm in no position to complain about someone dancing around me with Bloodhound Steppe. They can't breach my defense, and I can't hit them. To me, that kinda evens out. But just as much as I'd prefer people in duels to treat it as fair and honorable, I can understand the sentiment that maybe one should avoid things that could be considered unfair tactics. And especially if we're talking about gank squads. Like, not even playing the game, just 3 dudes hanging out on a hill, waiting to turn you into the proverbial white girl on the couch, with all combinations of madness, Stars of Ruin, Twin Greatswords, Bloodhound Steppe. Yeah, those guys can go die in a fire. I won't say that Elden Ring PvP is fair and balanced. It's not. It's got a lot of problems that honestly I think could have been avoided and can potentially still be fixed. But nonetheless, part of the reason FromSoft has made, albeit mishandled, changes to the formula is because of the mindsets of the players. If you've got a problem with someone using Bloodhound Steppe because you're in their way as they're trying to get to fighting Melania, then maybe you should just, get good.